What up, though? Good evening. Welcome to another episode of Notoriously Opinionated. This is the breakdown. I know you don't know what the breakdown is. I'm about to explain to you. Don't even trip. Don't 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 even worry about it. Don't fret your little faces. You know, this is Notoriously Opinionated. I'm your host, Scrap the Film Guru. What's happening? What's up? What it do? On tonight's show, uh, that may or may not be. I don't know. Like we kind of gonna find out together, right? Um, this is gonna be an experiment. Either way, we about to experiment one thing or another thing. We gonna experiment uh either how well I do under pressure, or we gonna experiment on how things go like they supposed to go. We gonna find out at the exact same time. Trust and believe. But this is I'm not gonna say is because is suggests that it's going to. You know what? I am gonna say is. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk it into being as if it is. So this is the breakdown. Is a show that I've wanted to do, or rather, it's the idea of what I wanted to do on Notoriously Opinionated for quite some time, right? Which is have a show. Let's back up. When I first wanted to start doing this, right, my idea was not to have a podcast, but a talk show, right? Within said talk show, I wanted it to be a mix of uh Arsenio Hall, ESPN, CNN, and Hidden Colors, right? So that was my goal. My goal was to blend like me talking about culture and politics and sports and ideas and being an inspiration to people, motivating people. That was the original goal of the show. I ended up kind of doing it, but a different way. It didn't really pan out originally the way that I had envisioned it, because it was going to be segments, it was going to be segments. So it would be a segment of this, a segment of this, and a segment of this. And then I will see y'all but next week for a segment of this, a segment of that, and a segment of us and so. And then I'm gonna see y'all next week for it was just gonna be different mashups. So this week I would talk about politics, sports, and local government. Next week I talk about uh culture and two other topics. It was just gonna it's gonna blend so nicely when I'm actually doing it the way that I want to do it. The breakdown was the uh sports part of the show, right? To where I have guests on to the show that will um I have guests on that come on to the show and they debate different things, right? So they can debate sports, they can debate politics, they can debate whatever it is that we're on the show debating, right? So that's what the breakdown is, right? That's what the breakdown is supposed to be. But um, uh, now I'm gonna try out different modes of the breakdown. We're gonna see which one sticks. Um, but here's what I'm thinking about right now. Now, as you all know, that if you've been rocking with the show for a minute, you know that on my platform I talk about all the stuff that I just told you about. I talk about politics. I talk about this and that and that's so. I hit heavy hitting topics and I give my unbiased, unfiltered, notorious opinion, right? Uh, and so my monologues tend to steer and gear in that direction, right? And tonight is really not going to be any different. I want to talk about something that's fairly important to me. Um, so if you're in the right lane and you're doing 65, right? That is the speed limit lane. Speed limit. Right lane, speed limit lane. If you're doing the speed limit in the right lane, you are doing what you're supposed to do. If somebody looks at you crazy, gets to honking at you, gets to tailgating you or whatnot, because you are doing the speed limit in the speed limit lane, they are goofy. Leave them alone. Don't worry about it. Let them go on around you because you are doing what you're supposed to do. There's nothing wrong with doing the speed limit in the speed limit lane. Let's start there. If you transition and you are now in the middle lane, now mind you, this is not lawful. This is not legal. These are unwritten rules. Unwritten rules. But these are rules that tend to be abided by, if you pay attention. Continuing. If you're in the middle lane and you're doing 70 to 75, you are good. The middle lane is the speeding lane. The middle lane is the speeding lane, right? 70, 75, 5, 10 miles over the speed limit tend to be good. Again, not lawful, not legal, unwritten rules, right? Let's recap. Right lane, speed limit lane. Middle lane, speeding lane. If somebody gets to honking at you and tripping with you because you're going 5 to 10 miles over the speed limit in the middle lane, they are goofy, and you're not to just let that go, right? Goofy. Left lane. Wait, recap. Right lane, speed limit. Do the speed limit. Minimum speed limit is acceptable because it is within the speed limit. Minimum speed limit is acceptable. Unfortunately, speed limit lane, right lane, speed limit, middle lane, speeding, left lane, criminal speeding. It's gangster stuff going on in that left-hand lane. If you are not going at least 15 miles an hour in the left-hand lane, what the hell are you doing? Why? Why are you even there? Why? If you're not, you need to be going anywhere from 20 to NASCAR mile an hour in the left-hand lane. If you're not going 15, 20 to NASCAR miles per hour in the left-hand lane, and somebody looks at you crazy, you are all the way in the wrong. You cannot be doing 65 in the left-hand lane. Get your butt where you need to be. Get in the speed lane, get in the speed limit lane, stay your butt out the fast lane, stay out the speed lane. That's just what it is. And now we can get on with the show. Let's get it. What's up, Rez? Uh, you gonna have to get to a point to where you're. Why are you not? Why can't I hear you? You're able to talk. I do not know if you are even there. All right, so uh, get to the left hand shake. Hey man, hey E, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like if when we get to that left hand lane, boy, it's shake and bait. You know, we got shake and bait in that left hand lane. If you in that left hand lane and you doing 70, use when people get to looking at you goofy,
You
don't
hear
say
me?
nothing. Yeah, I hear you, bro.
Oh, okay, okay.
Man, I'm trying to figure out where everybody else is. Cause I hope this don't take because I'm not supposed to be debating y'all. You know, this is supposed to be a debate between y'all. I'm moderating. I'm supposed to moderate the debate. I'm not supposed to be debating, but if they don't show up, I'll step in.
All right.
But I don't really want to be the one debating. I want to uh facilitate the debate. But I'm gonna give you some ideas as to how it's gonna go, right? So it's going and it's gonna have to go different if it's just you and nobody else. But it'll just be me and you debating it if that's the case. But some of these topics is gonna be something that you dig, you know. So the first topic is gonna be uh the face of the league, right?
Uh-huh.
The face of the league. Like
Currently,
currently, currently, who is the face of the league and why?
um, I mean, I still think LeBron's the face of the league.
Of course you do.
Yep, because I still think he's the face of the league because he's still a top five player in my opinion. And I think when it comes down to marketing, when it comes down to who we looking at when we looking at the NBA, it's still LeBron James. So I still
So
think he's the face.
so you think it would be more LeBron uh than say Steph?
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
Now mind you, we not talking about who the better, more
Player.
legendary player is. We
Yeah,
talking about the face of the league.
yeah.
You're saying that you believe it will be more LeBron than Kobe. So it will be more LeBron than uh I'm not even gonna say I disagree with you on
Hmm.
this one because I kind of do think that the most recognizable face in
Yeah.
the NBA would be between Steph and LeBron.
And now,
Uh,
not even really Steph for real. Like right now, they're trying to make Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards, they trying to get like Shea, but he not from the USA. But the person they really trying to get is Ant. And after Ant, but if it ain't Ant, it's Brian. But Curry, he never was really like a face. He just one of the goats. Like he ain't really got that like that it factor for real.
well, I think just because I put Steph in there just because he is one of the more recognizable faces. I mean, he's one of the more recognizable faces, whether it's YouTube, whether it's NBA games or whatever. Like
Yeah.
everybody knows Golden State Warriors, everybody knows Steph Curry, you know.
Yeah.
Uh and I think it's too soon for him to be considered the face of the league or the face of the NBA yet.
Who
I
Anthony
do,
Edwards?
yeah. I don't think he's there yet. I don't think he's there yet. Not to be the face of the league. Um, not yet. Not yet. No one else has stepped up into the lane, and it's cause LeBron. Man, here we go again with some more LeBron dudes, all in the chat.
Yeah, facts. Oh, I didn't even peep the chat.
Huh?
I said I ain't even peep the chat.
Yeah, you gotta peep the chat.
I see now.
Uh,
They said 100. They agree.
man, so he's saying that he believes that LeBron is still carrying the league.
Yeah, facts.
Not facts. I
Who
agree though.
cares?
I'm keeping a buck. I do
Yeah,
kind of I'm gonna have to agree that LeBron is he's the most recognizable face in the NBA right now. I can't I really can't I
yeah.
really
And
can't
not
deny
even
that.
unrecognizable because we still got like people that's like Ant and stuff that's been taking over. Shea that's been taking over, but it's still it just like nobody. It's nobody like LeBron. Like when it comes to NBA though, like everything, like the way he carries himself on the media, outside the media, just nobody had really like gave me like Bron vibes when it come to face of the league. I mean, only person that was kind of getting there was Ant, but you know, Ant he going away from it. He don't want to be it. So like,
Right.
other than him, I don't really see nobody. Everybody else like international, whatever they call it. You know, they from not even from the United States. Jokic could have been it, but
Nah, Jokic couldn't have been the
yeah,
face
yeah,
of
yeah, he
the.
don't talk enough. So yeah, not Jokic,
Yeah,
but
nah.
probably always was Shea.
He
Shea,
ain't personable enough. Yeah, Shea could have been.
yeah.
Shea could have been, but as long as Shea been around, people still don't even know who he is for real. Like,
Nah, I mean, what kids do.
unless you are a diehard NBA fan, and especially a fan of his squad, you gotta be from Oklahoma for real to really have it like that. But Shea been in the league longer than everybody really know. He been in the league for a cool little minute. Like he was a
Yeah.
Laker at one point, you
No, he
know.
was a Clipper. He was a Clipper. He was on the Clippers first.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm saying at one point in time he was a Laker.
Who Shea?
Yeah.
No, no, he was a Clip. He was on the Clippers, and then he got traded to OKC. Yeah, it was the Clippers, not the Lakers.
Let me see this.
Yeah,
I might be tripping.
yeah, he was on the Clippers. He said they don't have the personality. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nobody can carry stuff like LeBron, bro. When it comes to everything, we don't even want to be the face. They don't even want to be. They don't even want to go through all that. He said, "Who is Shea? Shea Gildas Alexander? Shea Gildas Alexander on the Thunder."
Yeah, he played for the Thunder.
No, I was talking about. He said, "Who is Shea?"
Uh
Not yet. It was the Clippers though. It was the Clippers.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but he played for he been playing for too long to for nobody to really know him as for him not to be as more recognizable than he is already. Uh
No, I wouldn't say that because like I mean, he was young when he was on the Clippers. Like he only right now he only 26. This like prime year. So like he's he really just hit that peak a couple years ago. I mean, he was
how
young when he was.
hold up. How he been in the league considerably longer than Anthony Edwards?
But yeah, that's true. But
Considerably longer than Anthony Edwards, and people all around know who he is. So he's
yeah,
been around long enough.
he said MJ still the goat. Nah,
Oh, facts,
nah,
facts.
nah. MJ not the goat, man.
I mean, it's You know what? We gonna get into that. We gonna get into that. Let's shift topics just a little bit for a hot second. So you up on college and the NIL and all that.
Yeah.
All right. So in your opinion, is the NIL good or chaos for the game?
Uh, I think it's good. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of like in the middle of it, because it's like it's like man, it's kind of like you already made it to like at a point. Like once you get that NIL whatever, like I just like the greediness they had, like back in the day when you was in college, you still had to you had to work for certain stuff, you had to do certain stuff. It was just college, but now you got people that's playing with bands in college. Like it's kind of like it's kind of like your mindset. I feel like your mindset ain't gonna be there, be the same by the time you get to the NFL. So, but at the same time, a person that it's life changing for other people. Like it pushes them. But I don't know. I don't know. It's tough.
Now you know they was
What you
talking
think?
about putting a cap on NIL earnings. Like you weren't going to be able to make as much as humanly possible. It was going to be you could make up to this much, and then they was going to cap it. How you feel about a cap on NIL earnings?
Yeah, like you said, like a certain amount they can get.
Yep, and they can't
Yeah,
exceed that point.
yeah. That's what I feel like it is. Like I said, bro. Like I went one of my friends. I put up at Mizzou. The dude had boy. He had a cold Range Rover. I'm like, what the? I know you already made it to the league, so I like it. Oh yeah, I feel like the cap that'd be good. That'd be good. Like this, like I said, like the players and shit, they can be more hungry.
Now,
To get in the league.
now, Sador, he benefited greatly off of NIL earnings, even though
And
his
Deion
father was
Sanders.
okay. He benefited greatly off of his father first, but he benefited greatly off of NIL earnings, right?
Yep.
And do you think he showed up like did he show up privileged? Did he
Yeah.
show up like he was better than everybody, or did he still get in there and continue to be a dog?
Nah, it was different with Shadur because Shadur he actually liked football and he all cause like he already rich, so it's like he damn near already had a choice. You either like football or you're doing something else. So he actually really loved football, like to where like he was gonna do it regardless. Like I feel like I mean obviously his dad is Deion Sanders, but even through all that, like you can tell he really loved football. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was in his mind. He's like my daddy Deion Sanders, like, but this is what I want to do. You
Right.
know what I mean? So I don't think that really all that really was in the way of him for real.
All right. He said NIL is the best thing that happened. It minimizes the politics. The cap would be wrong. For many athletes, that's the last stop for them. No going pro. Well, if you hold up. Uh I don't know if just taking advantage of NIL money is supposed to be a substitute for doing what you made the NIL money to do, but you know, it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like it's a win-win. I mean, I don't know. Everybody got their different opinions on it. I mean,
I don't have a problem with a cap, but at the same time, it's like it balances things. Like you still get the benefit of it, but they limit your star power in a way if they do it like that. So in a way, uh I kind of don't agree with it. Um, yeah, but he is a fan of NIL. All right, after this, we're gonna hit one more topic in this first round. Hit the second round. Uh, uh, NFL. We done talked about college football. We done talked about NBA. Let's hit the NFL real quick and talk about the MVP award in the NFL. Can you name me the last non-quarterback to win MVP in the NFL? Like how many so the question is,
mm,
why does the MVP in the NFL seem to be a quarterback award? Should
yeah,
they split the should they split the MVP into different sections, or should it still just stay one award for the most valuable player, supposedly the most valuable player in the league?
Yeah. No, I think they should go the NBA route and do it how the NBA do it. Like the NBA, you can. I mean, it's obviously different from football, but like in the NBA, they you can tell that it's kind of like rigged and they switch it up. Like, and what I mean by that is like you can be a great player, like from like I think LeBron got brought for plenty MVPs, just because for the NBA they want to put somebody else in there. So go back to the NFL. Okay, we know quarterbacks is the most important position, but like every year, every single year, it should be a little bit of rigness into it. Like, okay, if a defensive player killed this year, let's kind of switch it up, for the
Right.
game and and give it to him instead of every single year, just quarterbacks. Like let's kind of switch it up. So I don't agree with it. I don't like it. Like I don't like it at all.
So you said like the NBA do. How would you switch up the MVP in the NFL
Mhm.
to look more like the NBA?
I would kind of like I said, like I mean, if it was back to back, say it was a year when it was back to back quarterbacks, and I would kind of base it off like just the impact. Say for example, when Justin Houston, he had broke that Chiefs record in what was it 2014?
Mm-hmm.
In 2014 when he had what like 20 sacks or something like that. What was it?
Mm-hmm.
It was something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like stuff like that. Okay, okay. He broke a record, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
and to get that many sacks, like that's crazy. So like stuff like that, a season like that. I don't know who won in 2014. Probably was a quarterback, but
Yeah.
I would have gave it to him that season. Like just to kind of switch it up and like spice the league up. Like that'll even put some more some dogness and bring even more people that want to come to the NFL. Kids, 'cause like okay, I'm a big guy. I can't play quarterback. So I can win an MVP as a DN. I want to play that. So I'll do that as a commissioner or whoever finalized the MVP. That's how I do.
Now, I'm put it to you like this. Like the the biggest example currently to me actually was last NFL season. Like can't nobody tell me that uh now I believe Josh Allen won MVP last year, but you can't tell me Saquon shouldn't have won MVP.
Exactly. Stuff
You know what
like
I'm
that,
saying?
bro.
You can't
Stuff
tell
like
me
that.
Saquon Barkley shouldn't have won. That man broke all kind of records last year. You know,
Exactly.
you can't tell me Saquon Barkley shouldn't have won MVP last year.
Exactly.
As great of a season as Josh Allen had, and I'm gonna give it to him. He had a remarkable season.
Yeah.
He still got knocked in the playoffs, right?
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
Saquon Barkley did his thing in the regular season, set records
Mhm.
in the regular season, kept balling in the playoffs, and won a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So you can't tell me Saquon Barkley shouldn't have won MVP last year. I just don't understand it.
Exactly. Exactly. That's a perfect example of what I'm saying. Like he definitely should have got it for sure.
All right. Let's we about to get to it, man. We about to go ahead and we about to get really into it. All right. Uh let's do this. How should wait. NBA dunk contest, right?
Yeah.
If you could change the NBA dunk contest, how would you do it? Like,
Yeah.
because the dunk contest, and we've had this, to me, the dunk contest now suck. Like I haven't really watched the dunk contest
We seen
in
all the dunks.
years, huh?
We seen all the dunks that you can do. We seen it already. It's over with. Like what else dunks can you do now? Like
Right. So you saying they should take out the dunk contest, just have the 3-point shootout. What we gonna replace the dunk contest with?
yeah, that's exactly what like I feel like it's time like to replace it now. It could probably can be something towards like still have to do with dunking, but like I don't know how that look, but like probably like a 1v1, like 1v1 or something, like
Hmm.
something like that. It just like because we gonna keep complaining, but it's a lot of people that spend a lot of money on that, and it's like I said, we already seen every dunk, so it's like so yeah. To answer the question, yeah, just replace it with some 1v1 or something like that.
I don't know what actually we could replace it with.
1v1 turning, what the fans want to see.
A one-on-one tournament. Who
Yep.
who would be who would so would a one-on-one tournament look like 2K or what? Like would you have could did it have does it have to be by position or what?
Yeah, nah, yeah. So Bob or not, just who like what the fans would want to see. Probably like I don't know, like a Shavers, Anthony Edwards, like you just like the all the people that made the All Stars. And if you a guard, you got to you going out there to play go against the guard. A center go against a center, or even like 2v2, something like that. Like
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. The NBA can find something for sure.
So so here's the question that I think my viewers, NBA fans, all across the world want to know, and maybe you can answer this:
Mhm.
Is LeBron James ever gonna get in a dunk contest?
Nah, I mean not now. That's over with now. It's over with now.
That's crazy.
Though I think he should have got it done contest earlier, Miami Heat days. Yeah. But he
Yes,
probably felt like every dunk has been done. What's the point of me going on there?
it hadn't been done when he first came into the league. He
And
should have
then he
in his first Cleveland run. He should have been in the dunk contest.
he should have, but like he probably just didn't want to do it.
Why?
I mean,
If you so the greats of all time have all gotten into the dunk contest.
yeah,
That was almost like a rite of passage.
yeah,
But but uh King James didn't feel like he needed to get in the dunk contest. Like,
yeah. I mean, he probably yeah, like I said, man, he probably just didn't want to do it. I mean, I don't know why, but I mean, he the king, like you said, he the king. He do whatever he want to do.
hold on, I didn't say it. That's self-proclaimed. He started calling
He's
himself.
the king. He's the king.
All
He do
right.
whatever he want to do.
Apparently he can do whatever he want to do. All right.
Hmm.
So here here's my controversial take. I was kind of hoping there was other people on this show to where I could just throw this out there and then, you know, they could just run with it. Y'all just fight to the death. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? But but here's my controversial take. LeBron James's willingness to join other teams and win NBA championships, right? To form superstar teams to super teams, and then those super teams go on to win NBA titles.
Hmm.
To me, takes away the killer instinct thing that you have to be considered the GOAT. That's the thing, in my opinion, that separates LeBron from Kobe and Mike. They had that killer instinct to just rock with who they had on their team. They
Hmm.
wasn't gonna go and say, okay, well, Kobe wasn't like, all right, well, I'm just go over here with CP3, or I'm gonna go over here uh whoever, that
Hmm.
already got two superstars, and we just gonna go ahead and win this chip. You know,
Yeah.
Mike didn't say, okay, well, can't beat the Pistons, might as well join them. I'm just go
Hmm.
over here with Isaiah and them and win this chip. You know,
Yeah.
can you still really make the argument for LeBron being the GOAT when he won most of his championships on super teams?
Yes. Because
Make your point.
different eras, different times. I mean, let's start with Kobe. It's easier for you to stay somewhere where a franchise. Number one, he's in Los Angeles. I'm staying in LA too. It's easier to stay in a franchise where you know guarantee is known for bringing stars. Let's
Okay.
start for there.
Good point. Good point.
Two, Michael Jordan. Like I'm not taking nothing from Michael Jordan in that time. But like as I preach, who did Michael Jordan play? He's playing in an era where he's having his way. He's the greatest. We never seen nothing like this. LeBron James, we see a glimpse of LeBron James in his era. We never seen Kevin Durant. We never seen Stephen Curry. Like like I said, if Magic Johnson was the second best player in Jordan era, that's terrible.
Don't 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 don't
That's terrible.
don't do that.
That's terrible.
Don't do that.
He
Don't.
said he said LeBron passes the ball in the clutch. Okay, one. Okay, boom. In some games, in some situations, do I wish LeBron have taken a shot? For sure. In a lot of games that I watched, did I feel like he made the right play? Yes. The way I watch the game and the way I like the game has been playing the right way. All that Kobe, bro, he took a million shots. Like, he got far range, whatever. But the way LeBron played the game is why he's my GOAT. I love everything about how he played the game. He's rebounding, passing, shooting, everything.
But the difference between, since you keep wanting to bring up Magic,
Yeah.
the difference between Magic and LeBron is this. You know what? That's actually a similarity because they both made their teams better. I can't. First off, let me say this: I'm not taking nothing away from LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? Let me make that point clear. I'm not taking nothing away from LeBron James. It's just what made me dislike him as a basketball player. Let me make that distinction too, because as a person, as a philanthropist, you know what I'm saying, LeBron's dope. Uh, but the thing is, Kobe and Mike, when the game was on the line, the only time Mike is really gonna pass the ball, he got to be triple teamed. Kobe too. They got to be triple teamed to pass the ball
LeBron
because it's
also
like,
he got the most game winners in playoff history.
but he ain't triple teamed. You
Yes, he
know,
is.
like,
I wish you can pull up highlights on here.
please don't make me go back to that Miami game when he kicked the ball out to Chris Bosh.
You said, look, you saying a moment. I can pull up clips when he shot the ball over four niggas. Game like you don't. So you saying if he had the most game winners in playoff history, you think none of them was triple or double team? This LeBron James.
Nah,
So none. So he got the most game winners in NBA history,
right.
and he have no type of clutch gene.
So of the clips that you're talking about, you're saying that you saw clips of LeBron James being triple teamed and he
Hmm.
still took the shot and hit it.
Yes, and skip the triple team. If I tell you right now, okay, we got a Hillcrest league. It's
Mm-hmm.
me, you, Don, Carl. We playing in the league.
Mm-hmm.
The way I approach the game, I'm taking every shot. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm taking every shot. I shot over three people. I hit game winners.
Mm-hmm.
But Damon, you play the game different. But you got the most game. You got the most game winners in in Parks history. You don't have a clutch gene. You have a you know you do. If you got the most game winners in Parks history, bro, you have a clutch gene.
I'm not gonna say that LeBron don't have. I'm not gonna say that
You
he
just said
he
he
hasn't
done.
come up clutch. I'm not gonna say he hasn't come up clutch, right? Because you can't have that many uh uh playoff game winners, right? And not be clutch. I think my thing is this, right? Uh when it comes to the clutch shots that he's taken, the first thing I need to find out about that particular stat, right? Because I don't know if they're counting uh like buckets that led to the win or actual game winners.
Nah, game winners. I'm gonna send you the clip.
So it was actual game winners and not shots that led to the win.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you the I'm gonna send you the
Okay.
clips. And this dude, he's this dude Loon. He said, "I bet you rocking them MJs for sure. I'm for sure rocking them MJs. Hey, we don't wear MJs because of MJ in my era. I tell you what, it's I can bring you some little kids that's rocking MJs because that's the wave. Or it look good. We don't we don't care about MJ.
Man, you
We
get
we rock we rock racist stuff. I can show you some clothes right now. Some racist niggas. You think I care?
oh,
I ain't rocking it because of MJ. LeBron James the greatest. But hey, do he make the best shoes? Nah, he don't. He make hooping shoes for sure. He make hooping shoes. Michael Jordan got the great. Hey, he got the greatest shoes of all time.
all
I
right.
give him that.
This is what else I want to know. Uh why do younger sports viewers devalue previous generations?
It just the way it started off with the way the older guys approached us and approached our people. It started off with us as kids. We heard them complain about us first. So once we got older, that's when that trend came. We done with the '90s. It started with y'all. You feel me? Like y'all came at this soft era. Y'all started comparing eras first. We didn't see y'all, so we couldn't say nothing. But
Right.
y'all came at us with the this and that, and then we just start comparing eras. And now it's this argument, which is a dumb argument because you can't compare it. You can't. I don't want to hear nothing about Will Chamberlain 100 points. I would have did the same thing if I was 8'11" and doing this over plumbers. I would did the same thing.
Number one, they weren't plumbers. Number two, the NBA is smaller now than it was back then.
Man, bro, who was the best player after Will in that era? That nigga was having his way, man. Like I told you a couple days ago. Have you ever had a mini hoop and you playing with your little cousins in the house? That's what it is. You playing with your little cousins in the house,
Many hoops wasn't 6'5". You know what I'm saying? Like,
man.
but I'm telling you, the average height of the league at in the time that in the 50s, the average height of the NBA was like 6'6". That was the
Man,
average height of them dudes. Like they were, by and large, they were taller back then in the NBA than they are right now.
okay, they could be tall, but have you ever went to a tall nigga and you be like, why you tall? You
Well, I
tall
mean,
for
so
nothing.
now hold
That's
on.
how it was. It's
I
just
ain't
tall.
saying I ain't saying that the majority of them wasn't big and tall for nothing. I ain't saying that.
He said, why buy somebody's shoes if you don't like them? I just told you why. I got a whole bunch of racist shit in my closet. I don't care. I don't care. I got Hey, what's them brands? What's a brand they say that was just racist? I forgot. But I wear Jordan. I don't care about none of that. I'm gonna wear
Man,
it.
pretty much
Yeah, I'm gonna wear it. I don't care.
crowded. So unless and
But
until, huh?
I could it just froze for a second.
Oh, it sure did, and it flipped you too.
Yeah, it
Hold
did.
up. Let me. Why did it do that? All right, let's do something here. There we go. All right. So, um, so would you consider like the players from previous generations, like say Dennis Rodman,
Hmm.
overrated in comparison to somebody now, or does the generational argument come in at that point?
Nah, cause you do got some one of ones too, like Dennis Rodman that was one on one. Like I respect his part of his game. So like you got players that just I have respect for it. But like
Hmm.
but it's just a generational thing for real. Like the eras. Like what was the question again? Like
Like basically, you answered it. It's the the difference between the generations. Players
hmm
like Dennis Rodman versus somebody who is a power. Now, Dennis Rodman was an undersized power forward, right?
yeah.
Uh, Dennis Rodman is 6 foot, 6'9", and playing power forward, but he's getting double digit rebounds a game, you know. And one of the knocks that I hear younger guys give about Dennis Rodman, oh, he didn't score points.
hmm
But this is what I be trying to get everybody to understand that really didn't watch Dennis play or really didn't know about Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
Dennis actually could score if he wanted to. He
hmm
led the nation in scoring when he was in college.
hmm
So it ain't that he can't score. He said he just decided to focus on one thing and be great at that one thing.
And it's his
And
role. Like it's
that was
his
his
role.
role. That
Like
was his role.
like I
Right.
said, I think just all go back to how the older generation approached us. Like like they sing 7 footers shooting threes, and they be like, man, get your bitch ass in the paint, which I agree with. Like they be like, get in the paint, do this, do this, do that.
Right.
So that I think that plays a part of okay, you disrespecting because we all gonna protect our errors and our players because
Right.
this is what we grew up watching and liking. So if you an older guy telling a younger guy like, man, I don't like that dude shooting threes and doing this and doing that. Now the younger guy, like I said, this is his player, so he gonna defend him. So then
Right.
that's how I go back to the disrespect to people like Dennis Rodman. Okay, you talking about my guy shooting threes, but you got to understand it's a different time. This dude he couldn't shoot. He couldn't score. So it's just a disrespect. It's just a disrespectful thing to both, and that is how all come about. Like just
N-
disrespecting errors.
Now, as far as like, say my era, right?
hmm
My era, I give credit to Steph Curry for expanding the league. Like Steph Curry changed the game, right?
Yeah.
But there there is, with this new style of basketball, it eliminates the traditional big man, right? And I think guys that are in older eras were just used to the game the way that we watched it. And this new era of basketball does seem softer to us because you're not banging in the paint. You're not banging for rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see nobody banging for rebounds no more, because if you miss a 30 footer, the ball gonna bounce 30 feet off the rim, So ain't nobody bang it's just a different game. And I don't think it's necessarily, now for some it probably is meant as it is, but it's not necessarily meant to disrespect this generation's players, because I'm one of the first ones that'll say that y'all generation shoot as a whole, like all of y'all shoot better than we did. You know what I'm saying? But the one-on-one game is just different because our thing was we gonna get to the rack. Y'all thing
Yeah.
is we gonna shoot from half court. And I
And see,
and
and that and
that's
that
real
that,
different.
that go back to that too when it come like when the younger guys get into defense because like you said, you feel like y'all overreacting, certain stuff like you said, like the non and stuff, or this, like I think a lot of older guys that say this stuff, they ain't even watch 15 minutes of the new game. You know what I mean?
Right.
We got Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes literally, well, when it comes to rebounds, he's not on Dennis Rodman level, but he's literally a center that can score. We got who else?
Hold up, bro. Hold up. Am I breaking up to you?
I do-
Cause right now you sound hella broke up.
I hear that. What-
Huh? I don't know. Like you breaking all the way up. Like I can see you, but I can't hear you, and you seem to be breaking up.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but your audio was way ahead of your video. Like I
I don't
heard
know.
you before your lips start moving.
I don't know.
All right, hold on real quick. Let me see something. No, I don't want to do that. Nah, but I understood what you were saying.
All right.
I did. It's still breaking up. I don't know what the problem is. Let me check something real quick. Check. Yeah. Okay. That's not that. It's not that. It's not that. All right. Well, check this out. Let me get to some of these comments. Yeah, it was breaking up. All right. So yeah, I do agree that it's some more European style of play. Is it still breaking up?
Talk again.
Is it still breaking up?
Yeah, it sounds like stagnant. Like when you talk.
All right. I can kind of understand you a little bit better now, but uh, so the first thing I need you to do, I need you to call Don. I need you to call Trev. I need you to call Carl. We gonna all get on we gonna get on that call and we just gonna cuss them out. That's the first thing we gonna do
Okay.
for not for, for not getting for not hopping on. But hey, so I want you to as best as you can. Hopefully it's cleared up by now. But as best you can, go ahead, get your shout outs, and plug whatever you need to plug.
Yeah, man. Shout out. I don't know if any of y'all seen, but shout out to YouTube. Red R3Z. Same as my name, Red. The age 223. So yeah, check me out on YouTube. I've been going crazy. All the rappers and stuff. And yeah, doing that type of content for you. That's what I've been on. So yeah, y'all can tap in with my YouTube R3Z, man. And Instagram Lil Rez, LUL underscore Rez. And yeah, that's it, man. Just check out the YouTube
All
for
right.
sure.
So right now is clear, and I can hear
Yeah, you
you
sound clear
clearly now.
now. Yeah, you sound clear now.
So go back to, but you were still breaking up at the beginning of what you said. So go back to the beginning of what you said and run that back.
With the Dennis Rodman stuff.
Nah. With your plug.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, man. Shout out to for my YouTube. Check me out. I'll be on the YouTube, man. I got the cam right here. I've been going crazy. YouTube R3Z. It's my name, Rez. E is for 2 or 3. Y'all been doing like rapper content, food content, all that type of stuff. I can check out my Instagram, Lil Rez, Rez. Yeah, yeah, man. That's it. Check me out. YouTube R3Z.
All right, man. Hey, Rez, I appreciate you coming on the show tonight. We're gonna get at everybody else for leaving us all the way on Ghost. You dig? We gonna get at them. But hey, I appreciate you for coming on the show tonight, man. Appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. Uh this is an example, sort of example of how the breakdown is gonna go, right? It's gonna be a debate style. Yeah, I'm here.
Shout out
Uh let's try it. Let's try and see what happens. All right. Uh everybody's watching. Let me know if it still sounds broken up. All right. This is an example of the breakdown. The breakdown is going to be various people debating topics. It's kind of like around the horn with a twist. you know. So we're gonna rock it out like that. And if it crack, we might do it twice a month. Right now, I'm thinking about doing the breakdown once a month, and and then doing other shows. So it'll be like 1 week it'll be the breakdown. 1 week it'll be me solo dolo. 1 week it'll be unfiltered and unscripted, you know. And honestly, it's allowed to be 2 weeks of unfiltered and unscripted. 1 week of me solo, and then 1 week of the breakdown. Right. That's kind of how I'm thinking I want to do it. So that's that's pretty much the play right now. But uh thank y'all for tuning in. No towards the opinionated. As always, tune in next time. Scrap the Film Guru on all social media platforms. Uh I appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight, everybody that commented. Shout out to Loon, shout out to E, shout out to everybody that that commented tonight. And tune in next week. Same notorious time, same notorious station. And until then, peace. I'm out.